Sometimes, a simple post from a well-known celebrity can take on a life of its own online. And that's exactly what happened when Halle Berry became the center of renewed public discussion. Known for her long-standing career in film and her reputation as a confident and independent public figure, she has always attracted attention whenever she shares moments from her personal life. This time, however, the conversation wasn't about a dramatic event, but rather how people interpreted a very simple, personal message. A calm post that was read in many different ways. The moment in question came from a relaxed, everyday-style post where Halle Berry appeared in a peaceful setting, sharing a glimpse of her thoughts along with it. There was nothing unusual or controversial about the image itself. It reflected a quiet, natural moment, rather than anything staged or attention-seeking. However, what drew the most discussion was the tone of her caption, which focused on self-acceptance, personal freedom, and living without constantly seeking approval from others, when honesty becomes the main focus. In today's social media environment, even straightforward expressions of self-reflection can quickly become widely debated. Many people responded positively, seeing her message as encouraging and relatable. Others interpreted it differently, as often happens when public figures speak openly about personal growth or boundaries. The range of reactions highlighted how quickly meaning can shift once content is shared broadly and discussed in different online spaces. Halle Berry's public image and long career. Halle Berry has built a career that spans decades, earning respect not only for her acting achievements, but also for how she has navigated fame. Over time, she has taken on a variety of roles in film and television, showing versatility and resilience in a highly competitive industry. Alongside her professional work, she has often been seen as someone who values independence and authenticity, which is why her personal reflections tend to resonate strongly with audiences. The misinterpretation of boldness online. A recurring theme in situations like this is how, quote, boldness is defined in digital culture. Online discussions often exaggerate or reshape simple expressions into something more dramatic than intended. In reality, the post at the center of attention was not about shock value at all. It was about personal confidence and the idea of living without excessive concern for outside judgment. This kind of message is fairly common among public figures who reflect on their experiences, but it can easily be amplified into something more sensational once it spreads across platforms. The pressure of public opinion. Being in the public eye means that even casual moments can be analyzed from multiple angles. Celebrities like Halle Berry often face a constant cycle of commentary, where every post is interpreted, debated, and reshaped by audiences with different perspectives. This dynamic reflects not only interest in the person but also the way modern media encourages rapid interpretation, sometimes without full context. A message about self-confidence and independence. At the heart of the situation is a simple idea: self-expression without fear of judgment. Halle Berry's message, as understood by many supporters, focused on embracing individuality and maintaining confidence, regardless of outside opinions. While people may interpret such statements in different ways, the underlying theme is something many can relate to: finding comfort in being oneself without constantly seeking validation, looking beyond the headlines. When moments like this trend online, it is easy for attention to focus on exaggerated versions of the story. However, when viewed more closely, the situation reflects something much simpler and more grounded. It is less about controversy and more about how quickly public narratives can form around everyday expressions from well-known individuals. In this case, the conversation became a reminder of how easily meaning can shift once something enters the online spotlight.